I just walked my two little darlings around the block, and I am going to attach little bitty clips to the end of this video of how they behave. So we're walking, having a nice little walk. I was wanting to get them walked and back home before the rain comes. And it's humid, but there's a little cool breeze, so it was okay. So we're chugging right along, me and my boot. And I see a man walking towards me, and I'm like, oh God, here we go. Because my dogs think it is their duty and responsibility to kill anyone who comes near me, which is a great thing. Don't get me wrong. I love that they protect me. However, this man is my neighbor. I mean, I walk by his house every day and wave. So they go after him. I mean, just rah, 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 rah. And of course I have them tightened down. They can't, they're not going to get away from me. I had the leashes locked down, holding on tightly. But we're trying to carry on a conversation over this madness. He's asking how I'm doing. He said, I saw you on a scooter. What's going on? I told him I broke my foot. Yada, yada, yada. So I'm like, okay, good. Have a good day. So he keeps walking. We keep walking. And then a car passes and they freak out again. And then another car passes and then another car passes because I live in a cut-through neighborhood. And I've cut through neighborhoods. I get it. It's quicker. But I try to follow the speed limit, especially in a neighborhood. Because kids and animals are just apt to be in the street in a second. And these people that cut through this neighborhood, so they come down Piedmont Road and they turn off on Beverly. And they come down Beverly and there's a stop sign. They don't even stop at the stop sign. It's not a stop sign. It's not even a suggestion. It's more just a curve. And they curve on around and then they fly. It's a pretty, decent clip for them to build some speed coming up this hill. And then you top the hill and start going back down, and Canton Road's right there. And we don't have sidewalks. We barely have streets wide enough for two cars to pass. This is a very old neighborhood. Older than me. And the roads are pretty much the same roads that they were when they were built. The DOT has long forgotten our little neighborhood. The roads are cracked. But I digress. Anyway. So my little darlings like to charge out in front of cars as they fly past us at 50 miles an hour in a 25 zone. And so I'm always having to, be at attention, paying attention, making sure that a car's not coming. I try to listen, but them new cars, them plug-in cars, you can't hear them coming. And of course, people on bicycles will come by and you don't hear them coming. So I'm always having to be on guard watching because they will run after whatever goes by us. Because, obviously I need protection. If you said boo to either one of them, they'd probably take off running. But anyway, so two cars pass. I'm fighting with them. You'll see that on the video. And I'm just like, well, I don't know what to do anymore about this because I have tried a choke chain. They don't really make them this small. They do, but I don't want to crush their little larynx because that has happened before. I don't know. I don't feel like little dogs were built for big things such as that. I don't know what to do. You can offer advice if you want to, but I've probably already tried it. I was feeling all happy. I'm still happy, don't get me wrong. But I was feeling all giggly and happy and joyful until I had to fight my way around the block. And we just got back 5 minutes ago. 5 minutes ago. And my dog is at the back door wanting out. What could she possibly need to go out for? But she does it every time we come back from a walk. She wants to go outside. And you know why she wants to go outside? Because she wants to go bark at the neighbor next door. Because the neighbor next door comes out on her back screened-in porch to do her Bible study in the morning. Yes, and my dogs want to go out there and bark at her, who's sitting on her own porch, minding her own business. I love my dogs. I do. And I wouldn't trade them for nothing. Nothing. But God grant me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change. And I don't know the rest of that. Give me the wisdom to know the difference. I don't know. I don't know that serenity prayer, but I think I should learn it. Now I lay me down to sleep. No, that's not a good one. The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. Oh, the Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. Oh, man, I used to know this. Okay, I gotta go study up some more because I done forgot it. Makes me lie down in green pastures. He restores my soul. Yeah, okay, I gotta go work on that. Anyway, I'm at work. I'm about to go to the bank and make a deposit and go by the post office and drop off some mail. And then I'm gonna continue on about my day. But I just wanted to say hey, and I'm so happy to have all my new members. My numbers jumped like 20 people yesterday, and that made me so very happy. And I've enjoyed doing the cooking videos, and I hope y'all have enjoyed watching them. And if y'all want to see me try any kind of recipe or anything that won't cause me bodily injury, because I fall enough on my own without adding to it. In case for my new members, I have a broken foot right now, and I'm still suffering with back pain from when I broke my back a couple of years ago. And I also had an avulsion fracture on my right foot a couple of years ago, and I broke my toe earlier in the year. So I am a klutz. So I don't try things that involve me falling. And I will not eat spicy things, ever. No. Negative. For that challenge, Choco Challenge, where they have to buy that candy bar and eat it to feed 50 people, I'll just give you some money to feed 50 people because I ain't eating it. I ain't eating it. Anyway, I'm going to try to shake off my morning walk that was supposed to be stress-free and, enlighten my mood. Enlighten? That's not a good word, Tracy. Lighten my mood. I was in a pretty good mood before we started. And to be honest, they kind of squashed it a little bit, like a little bug. But I'm going to shake all that off. And I'm going to have a good day. Dang it, because I get off early today. So y'all have the best day ever. And share peace, love, hope, and a smile with someone. Because you never know when your smile will be what they need to make it through the day. Here's another just a little quick story for you. One time, a long time ago, I lived in an apartment. And I think I've told this story before, but it's always good to tell it again. I lived across the hall from a little girl. And when I say little, I'm 5 foot tall and she was shorter than me. Cute as she could be. And we would, pass on the stairs and say, hey, how's it going? And one day, I just had this overwhelming urge to give her a gift. I had a brand new candle that I had not burned. And I felt like the Lord said, you put that in a bag and you walk it over and hang it on her door. And I was like, well, okay. I wrote her a little note and I put the candle in the bag, and I don't know, I think I put something else in there, like some candy or something, I don't know. Walked over there, kind of knocked on her door, I'd hung it on the doorknob, and I turned around and went back home. So, didn't hear anything from her, which is cool, because we didn't really know each other. And so after that, I saw her on the stairwell, a couple of days later, and she was like, thank you so much for that, candle. You just don't know what it meant to me. And I was like, oh, no problem. I hope you enjoy it. And anyway, we started talking more and we started hanging out. Much, much later on down the road, she told me that the very night that I hung that little bag on her doorknob with that little candle in it, she was thinking about killing herself. And then she heard a little knock at the door. And she found my candle and my card. And she didn't kill herself. So she recently found out she had some major medical issues, which she's going to have to deal with for the rest of her life. She had a bad breakup. She had moved away from her family, to Georgia. And, yeah, she was in a bad place. But for, one time in my life, I was obedient and did what I was supposed to do. And there you go. So if you feel an urge to do something, it's probably for a reason. So do it. Just do it. And let's share love and hope and peace and smiles and all that good stuff, because there's a lot of people hurting in this world. And I don't care your religious affiliation, your political affiliation, or the color of your skin. I love you for who you are, and I don't even know you. So smile and know that Jesus loves you and he died for you. So enjoy the videos that are going to come after this of my dogs acting ridiculous, and like and subscribe and follow and all that good stuff, and share if you find joy in any of my videos. And drop me a line on anything you would like to see me try or do or whatever that does not involve me hurting myself or eating fire. So I love you and peace out. Stop it! Get your butt off of my leg. Why can't y'all be normal?